Once a physician has gone through their business plan and selected workflows, they want to look for workflows that are similar to the ones they want to adopt. They want to speak with other users of electronic medical records to narrow down the vendors very quickly. They want to be able to talk to vendors and find out not how does your software work, but how do your users work with your software. As far as I can tell in the market, there's a lot of software that works. Right? The only question is how well can I work with their software? And so they want to make that switch. They want to present the vendor with workflows and say, show me these workflows. Don't show me how your software works. Show me these workflows. And there's a number of companies that, we're very satisfied with the companies that we use that demonstrate those workflows because they've demonstrated the ability to lower our costs. So you've designed workflows that you think are going to lower your costs, improve care, and then you've selected a vendor. And now comes the hardest part. Is implementation. One of the nice things about the market today compared to 15 years ago when I started using it is the vendors are much more developed, they're much more sophisticated. They have a lot of a track record in getting clinics from point A to point B. I think really it's the vendors that are going to internalize the meaningful use standards and bring them as a solution into the clinic, more so than an HIE or a REC. Not that they won't be valuable contributors to that, but we already have a relationship with the vendors. They're already coming in and changing our workflows because we're adopting the EMR. Boy, doesn't it make sense that they bring us those meaningful use standards. All physicians train their patients. They just don't necessarily do it wittingly. When you implement electronic solutions, patients are very curious. In fact, they're glad to use it, as long as they know why. Patient adoption of our workflows is actually pretty universal. They like having prescriptions sent through the SureScripts network, and that's a 99% plus adoption. That's a slam dunk. You look at secure messaging. 70% of our patients want their lab results sent by secure message. I tell physicians that you are already training your patients. You are already setting expectations. You just may not be doing it on purpose. That they kind of know when they're going to get their lab results back no matter what system you use. You do train them as to how to expect that. And with these new tools, you can set better expectations for the patients. From a patient adoption standpoint, we get 70% email addresses on our patients, and that doesn't drop off till over the age of 70. And then it tends to drop off fairly gradually. I have 90-year-olds that I send secure messages to, and they'll reply back. So I think it's more than what many folks would suspect in terms of the patient use of the portal and secure messaging tools. I don't think there's much of an issue with patient security on the internet, and I think that's easily demonstrated to those who might be skeptical, but really not much of an issue. We've always taken our patients' safety and security, privacy, confidentiality much more serious than any law has ever written, such as HIPAA. And this stuff's locked down pretty tight. And I think in this day and age, most people are already online doing banking, doing transactions, and that they have the confidence that that information is safe. In our 8 years of using secure messaging, we have not had any issues with patients worrying that I wasn't taking care of their information. So the patients seem secure because we're their trusted source as a physician, that we're taking the right steps to safeguard their information, and certainly my vendors have reassured me, to my satisfaction, that I can do so on a consistent basis.